Okay. I have no idea. Eh, Is this the correct time? Why do I feel like it's not? Why am I opening like everything? Why is Discord here? Why is it like this? Why am I hot? How hot is it? Oh no. This is a great start. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Uh what? Why is it so hot? Wait, I might need to check the stove. The stove wouldn't make it hot, right? I mean, the oven would. I don't like, I don't like heat. Why do I feel like this? I was gonna say something, but I decided not to. That being, am I wearing too many clothes? I think that's above board. Why is it so hot? Okay, but yeah, we're playing Wargroove today. I'm in a yappy mood today, but so this is a bit of personal lore. Not really lore. It is lore, I guess. It's more of a fact. My memory is weird. Oh, you know what? I'll write that down too. Things to talk about. I had to start doing this, and I'll talk about why later, as in like in minutes once I figure out why the hell it's so hot in this room. It's so hot in this room. Um, explain my memory words. I'm gonna say these out loud so it's confusing for anyone who watches in the future. Skeleton. um, how to talk on the stream. That's not a how-to. That's just trying to remind me of something. Oh my no. Oh my no, my no. Uh, 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 no, it wasn't English. Trust me. Why is it so hot? I'm putting down Dune just so I can curse myself. Okay, give me 1 second. It's too hot in this room. So hot. It's not great either. Okay, 72. It's 72 degrees. I don't know why it feels hotter than that. I don't like 72. Um, I don't actually know if there is a statistic for this. You know what? Let's look it up. Let's look it up. Because, okay, so 72 for me is too hot. Which doesn't make much sense, because it's not hot when it's outside. When it's outside. But inside, 72 is just too high for me. I don't know why. It's just, maybe I was pacing too much. Because I do pace. As you probably can tell by the fact that I got out of my seat talking about explaining my memory, and I came back and I'm talking about something wildly different. I probably paced too much, and now I'm like pushing 99. I don't know. Maybe my sweat's not coming out, so I feel hotter than I am. I don't know how that biology function works. If anyone knows, tell me in chat in a really long message so I don't bother to read it. Where was I? Yeah, okay. I don't know the statistic. Because I'm thinking about heat, right? Everyone likes a cold pillow, right? This is like a universal thing. Because, you know, when people, you see those videos where like they're super happy, especially like their couples happy, and like you'll open the comments and like there'll be things like, I want to eat lead. Man, this shotgun looks tasty. Cox barrel, or like threats. One of them being, I hope. Okay, maybe those don't come up on those couple videos. Is that the Mandela effect? Oh no. You know what I'm talking about. I think these might be two separate videos. Anyways, I guess they're on the bait and switch videos instead. Not the couple ones, which everyone's like suicidal. They're the homicidal comment sections, because it's like a bait and switch. I don't have an example off the top of my head. Maybe a Rickroll? But usually Rickrolls are really funny. I don't know why. But yeah, when the yapper in the call is has really bad amnesia or Alzheimer's, it's like I just squirrel brain forget what I'm thinking, because I went on too big of a tangent. This is why I had to write things down. This loops right back into memory. You know what? Let me play some of the game and see if I can renumber what I was doing. You know what? That's a good buy. You do your turn while I'm thinking. That's a good turn. It's like, oh, I remember now. It is so hot. I'm so hot? No, I don't like saying that. I hate the... I hate that... You know what I mean? I hate the AI in this game. I don't know how they... I think they just look for units that are effective against it and then go right outside their effective range. It's really annoying. Because like this stupid unit will one-shot the dragons. It's so annoying. Okay, we'll do this. Man, my yapping got stopped by having to play the game. Which I have to do. How does that work? How do you go there and not be able to attack? Oh, I think he's blocking. Never mind. Never mind. What if... Not like that. No. Okay, that's how you do that. Okay. Then you go like this. I hate. You know what I mean? I hate this unit so much. It's like, I need to hit this guy. Right here. You know what I mean? I hate this. So if I don't... Okay. Well, we're going to have to deal with it. Yep, we're just gonna have to deal with it. See what I mean? Oh, well, he's dead now. Okay, so I remembered. Okay, so the bait and switch videos, the comments, they have the insult. I hope both sides of your pillow are warm. So it's gotta be a universal thing that everyone likes a cold pillow. But I'm going to confirm it. I'm pretty sure it is the case. Pretty sure. Of course, I can't confirm it until I do, but... I don't know how you did that. Let me do... Does that capture everyone? Yeah, I think so. Basically. Let's do... Ugh. This is the one caveat. Okay, so we go... Just don't do that. We do this. So while that's playing... statistics about how many people... How do you look up statistics? I don't know. It's like how many people like a cold pillow versus a warm pillow. The first post I see is from r/unpopular opinion. Okay, most people prefer... No. Google AI, get out of here. I need real facts. Not Reddit statistics. Not Reddit. Yeah, I didn't think the statistics about if people like pillows cold or not. Okay. I have a problem. You know why? I keep seeing these claims. I keep seeing these claims that people are saying that there's a preference for cold pillows. There's even an r/unpopular post where it's like warm pillows are superior. I don't see any statistics for it. So how do you know it's more popular? How do you know? Come on, guys. We need to do better than this. You should know better. Okay. Let's yeesh. I think this will work. Okay. Yeah, it's probably going to kill me. It's okay. Thankfully, this game isn't crazy enough where it's like, oh, the forest catches on fire and I take more damage, because that seems like something it would do. Let's do. You know what? Let's just make it easy. This is going well, though. But yeah, there isn't any, like... Oh, you know what? I'm opening the r/unpopular opinion. You know what, Reddit? You redeemed yourself. I don't want to heal, so I'm just gonna sit. And then we won't buy anything. I need more money. Okay, predictable. You're basically dead. That didn't do anything. What? Why did I think that was gonna do more? How much is this gonna do? Huh. Wow. Well, harpies can hit, if I remember. But that's okay. Oh, no, I need you. Yes. I'm learning. Crit when you have, I think it's +3 defense. Hell yeah. Okay, you will not be able to hit me. You won't be able to hit me. That won't obviously not be able to hit me. So this is a good one. And then it's just the ballista, which I might be able to hit. I need you over here, though. Okay, how do you crit? Oh, on a road? On a road? What? This game sometimes, man. You crit when the target is on a road. Feels like a card game mechanic. It's kind of funny. Okay. And then I can get a knight. Then you can go. I should have put you in the wagon. I am a fool. Let me do... Let me do this. Okay, back to the Reddit post. Okay, the comment I answered. This is by Tricky Nerd 3373. See, I'm not like the people on Reels. You know what? I'm not gonna compare myself. I'm better than that. I hope it's not crit. I'm gonna kill you. Okay. I know most people love the cold side, but I'll take the warmth any day. It feels cozy. Like sinking into a heated blanket or standing in the sun after being in the shade for too long. So what I'm getting is that this person is completely the opposite of me. Ooh. Like, absolutely and utterly the opposite. How are we gonna get out of this? Because I do not want to stand in the sun ever. Ever. I don't know who would want to do that. Is there anyone over here that can hurt me? No. This is worth it, I think. Yeah, okay. Oh, let's get this. More revenue. This game requires so much thinking. Isn't it great?
I won't fail.
Wow, another heal, huh? Darn you. Let me... I don't know how tanky wagons are. Okay. No units. Okay, not too bad. Okay. It's just standing in the sun? No. This is psychotic. I agree. OP outed themselves as a lizard person. Take my upvote, you monster. Thanks for reminding me to flip my pill. Okay. Oh, this is unexpected. I guess they can't retaliate, huh? Oop, you're standing on the road. Idiot. Shouldn't have done that. How many moves do I got? Nope. That's a good start. Not as good as I wanted to be. Okay, we'll do this. So anyways, there aren't enough statistics about people who like, well, much of anything.
I'm here to help. Healing aura.
Let's see, did 7. That's okay. I'll hit them. Hit him from the top. How much does this heal? No. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Hmm. Okay, well, you know what? Screw it. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to say that a lot. Because this game requires all of my focus. Well, not all of it. It just requires more focus than I would think. I think is a good way to put it. So, like, I really have to think.
I won't fail.
No more ballista. No! Crap. That's okay. I think we got our use out of them. But we'll do this just to try to draw his attention. The Fisherman Gambit. I don't mind losing that unit. Let me go over here. Can I heal the rest of the way? I can't. Yippee. I think that dragon's dead. But I think that's okay. Oh. Okay then. You don't even have crit, bud.
I won't hold back.
The hell just spawned? I'm sorry, dog. Oh, it's a... Oh, I see. Good thing we have these guys. Yeah, just bye-bye. Cool. See if we can take it out. Yes. We less so want the land and more so just want for them not to have it. Okay. Then we do this. Okay. I have groove again? Okay. I will accept this. I need healing. Acceptable. And we'll see about healing these dragons. I'll use Mercia? Marcia? Mercia? Something like that, you know what I mean? But yes, pillows. This is very... Sorry, I think I just blasted the mic. I'm not even near it. I think we need more statistics on things that don't really matter. Except they do. They do. Because there are like self-cooling pillows, right? Then why aren't there more studies? Why aren't there more studies about do people really like cool pillows or warm pillows? What if the people who like cool pillows, which I am one of, are just really loud? They're just a very vocal minority. We need the research. I say this, but I have not looked very deeply for it. It just doesn't look like it's there. I want to see. That's a cool. That's cool. It's not very. It's not very. What are you? Revenant. Okay. So Revenant would be undead? Do you look very undead? Not really. Okay. Let me try this. What? You come over here. You here. Okay.
I'm here to help.
But they're just not, because these things that seem meaningless, like, do people like the cool side of the pill or the warm side, have economic value? Trade deal. You get economic value and I get to know more meaningless facts. This is why we just need more money and research. So I get to know if people genuinely are being genuine about liking cold pillows. This is very important. I love how off track I am. I came into the stream with literally things written down to talk about, and I have not talked about any of them. Okay, I am going to attack your revenue. No more statistics for you. You know too much about pillows. Okay, I guess I can... What was I going to talk about? Oh, I was going to talk about my memory. Literally first topic. Explain my memory. I think if you do the last 30 minutes, that explains my memory. Am I broken, or should you be concerned? No. I just realized this map is super evil. I'll talk about that in a second. What was I saying? I'm kidding. My memory's not broken. Because I'll always renumber. Okay, well, caveat. I will not always renumber. But most of the time, I will remember what I was thinking of. The problem is, I have like... I've gotta have ADHD. I have to have undiagnosed ADHD. I know I can't diagnose myself, especially since I don't have any credentials to. But it's getting harder by the day to believe I don't. Because I am all over the place all the time. And we must prepare for the bird. No, or is there something? There's nothing in you, right? Okay. Then you go back there. Let's see. Is that spot safe? Yes. But yes, my memory is really bad. Bad enough that I just went on an almost 45-minute tangent about... No. How much time has passed? I am proving my rambling and my inability to think is true. I'm becoming more self-aware. This is how bad it is. I think 15 to 20 minute tangent about how cool pillows are and how it would be valuable economically if we knew the actual research about people liking pillows rather than just assuming everyone likes cold pillows and then calling liking warm pillows an unpopular opinion, but it seems like it is because there's like every case we know is most people that we talk to is like, yeah, I like cold pillows, but I'm not seeing any statistics that like someone did a random survey that, you know, they actually found that X% of people like cold pillows. I'm just seeing everyone's just assuming, and you know, that's not science, that's just assuming. That's a hypothesis. We need the statistics. Please note that I just talked about the fact that I went on this ramble and I rambled and summarized the entire thing again because I can't stop myself. That was really smooth. I should keep doing that. Let's stop talking about stupid pillow. Okay. Let's play more of the game. I don't want another Dune incident. Oh, that's your hit range. That makes more sense. Only the harpy really matters. I think. Pretty sure? Oh well. Okay. Do your burst. This is basically what. This is actually one of the problems with this genre of game. So once you get to a certain point, and this is true too for RTS. There's a point in the match where it's like you're not going to win, or you have to astronomically screw up to lose. I think that would do more. See? But like why? But like why? Oh, that hurts, buckaroo. Okay, so you won't hit me this round. Well, that sucks for you. Shut. Da, 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 da. No one saw that. Damn it. I can't believe I just did that. Oh, that's so painful. Where's a Fire Emblem dancer when you need him? You know what I mean? This sucks. Why did I hit the archer instead of, you know, I don't care anymore. What's even the point? Okay, I'm hoping that the harpies attack the knights and the giant screws off. Hear that giant? Okay, do this. Do this. I don't know if that was a good idea. That's, you know what, that's whatever. It's whatever. Okay. And then we don't get anything. Yes, yes. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go back to yapping in a second. I need to like catch my breath. That spill of words that came out of my mouth was just too eloquent. You know what I mean? I feel like as a streamer, you have to have... Someone said this before. Someone else has said... I think a streamer has said this before, but I don't know who it is. As a streamer, you have to have an ego of some sort. I don't really have much of an ego. I say in denial, but I do. I do have some sort of an ego because I think my ideas are interesting to myself, and I've decided to start spouting nonsense. So I've got to have an ego somewhere. What is the point of all of this? What is... Okay, we need to talk about how this map is evil. The goal of this map, and here, I can show you this. Neutralize the enemy barracks and tower to reclaim the port. A rank turns 20. We're in turn 13. We have to take care of all of these barracks and this tower. Why? Why didn't you just have a headquarters in the center of this damn port? You know what I mean? Like, why? Like, this is just... Once you get to this point, right here, and they have this many units left, are you going to lose? Like, what? This makes me angry. I think we can take out... maybe not both. I'm hoping... it's not enough. We'll figure it out. I guess evil. And then there's just like this. I guess, okay, flavor-wise, if they weren't here, the map would not look as good. It's true. Okay, how much damage is it gonna do? I do realize we're only taking 80% damage. So, that was a lot. Oh. Okay. You're done. You're done. You go there. I get golem now. But yeah, it's just okay. Okay, this part. You know what? I stand corrected. If this wasn't here, it wouldn't be very much of a dock. Now, what it? It's cute, and I should shut up. You're right. It shows us all the different boats. Look. This one is a warship. Wow. This one is a barge. And this one is a harpoon ship. I think this is a transport. Actually, yeah, it's a barge. And then there's amphibian, which is a just very creative name. Very creative. And they're just sitting there, you know? They should be out in the fields. You know what? Now that I think about it, I probably could have hit him already. You go there. You. I'm about to find out. Oh. Oh. So you can. Okay. Okay, you're dead. Context, I am eating, and it's spicy. Maybe this is why I'm yapping. It makes the pain. No, it doesn't. It's not that spicy. I'm overreacting. Like a streamer would. I'm sick. Disgusting. Disgusting creature. I do this for fun. Ugh. What's wrong with me? Is this fun? I don't know. I have $4. Look how evil this map is. We have to clear all of this, and they have like no one. Oh, well. Oh, that's nothing. Come on. Build some real units. Look at this. I'm disgusted. Yeah, let's just start killing. Let's just start killing. Start killing. You go there. Is there a road? Oh my, you fool. You absolute buffoon. Put it on a road. Just so I could crit them. What is that? Okay, what is crit when at or below 40% health? Okay. I guess. So back to the topic of how terrible my memory is. Get another night. This game actually consumes way more of my brain than it should, I feel. Maybe it's because they're... You know what? Maybe it's because I'm stupid. That's my theory. That's my theory. I'll let them play out. My memory. Okay. So if I could describe my memory. Imagine you're on a ship and you have to pail out water. The ship's going down. But it's only when there's no water on the deck that your memory works. That's how it feels to have my memory. Damn it. This is how it works. Okay, we'll just take care of the appendages, and everything else will fall into place. You go there. But yeah, it's like every time you use it, you have to pail out. Just like water. That's like both inside. This is not me saying that there's something wrong in my skull, by the way. I don't have a leakage that I know of. But maybe I do. And maybe it's going to be really detrimental, and I'm going to start deteriorating over time on stream, and then people are going to start to catch up on it before I do. That would be creepy now, wouldn't it? Happy Wednesday, by the way. For those that it's Wednesday, because it might not be Wednesday anymore. I guess. I guess, you know. You know what? I grow tired of these games. I've played these games before. Just kill it. Start shoving people in there. What are they gonna do?
Wow.
What did you just... Can we get a replay on that? That didn't feel right. That felt wrong. I'm gonna show you my shit one of these days, boy. I don't like that. I don't know why, but I didn't. Okay, just Congo line in there. They can't stop us all. So, this is, by the way, how I think. And so this kind of plays into the memory. So you can imagine, it's not even just memory, it's like just how I think in general. Is that your mind is a boat. The boat is sinking. And that sinking, you can think of, like when I'm talking, as tangents. Like things when I'm talking that something else will come into my brain. Like this is how I talk at work. Like, okay, so I'm talking about a topic, and then I'll say something. You know, maybe here I'll look at the dragon, and I'll look at my bookshelf, and I'll note that there is a book on my bookshelf that is it's a fake encyclopedia about dragons. I don't remember what it's called. I think it might be literally like Dragon Encyclopedia. But bear this in mind. So I'll go on that tangent. Usually it's related, but the stream tells me I'm wrong, so I'm wrong. Hell yeah, no more income for you. And so yeah, I'll talk about the Dragon Encyclopedia, and then I'll come back to the game. Because the water was paled out. I just have this energy about talking about the encyclopedia that's on my bookshelf, and then I remove it, and now I can think again. Now mind you, I could have finished this map probably 15 minutes ago, and now it's going to take longer. But that's okay. We're not losing, so I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, and we'll capture it. This will give us more of a forward base to pummel them, I guess. I still think this map is evil. It's terrible. Man, they did a number on us. Too bad. So sad. Are you serious? You know what? Focus. Yes, you idiot. You buffoon. That's basically it, huh? These guys. They're cringe. What's short? No crit. Let's do this.
I won't hold back.
Okay, then we're gonna do this. No survivors. You should be long enough. Cool. Yeah, they kind of butchered my alchemist. Like, damn. How did you do that? I don't have a single one. That's high now. You should have been over here a long time ago. This. It's better. But damn. We can heal. So it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. And now we still have to play the rest of the map. Game. And now we're back to talking about my memory. Do you understand? Do you understand how annoying this can be? As me? Like your memory, or not your memory, but like just how you think ebbs and flows, that you're just like, this, I'm thinking about this, and then tangent, and then now your entire focus is on that tangent, and then you lose the memory of the last thing you're talking about. I think this is normal, but for me it's like just constant. Just constant. But I also couldn't not be special. What is your crit? Oh, that's right. Ah, that's right.
I won't hold back.
Okay, this should do it. So this leads to me pacing a lot, because I'll kind of get lost in the maze of my brain. Because if every time you think about something you think about like 16 other things, well, now you have to think about 16 other things, and then eventually, because it's going to bother you if you don't get back to it, you come back to the original thing. Which is why I thought about writing things down. Because if I don't write things down, you're probably never going to get a succinct me talking. Me talk, not succinct. Me talk, random ramble. Ramble, 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 ramble. You know? Capture another one. But hey, that topic's done. We don't have to talk about it anymore. Let's go. Now we get to talk about something more pertinent. Talking about stream. So, last stream, which was Friday? Friday. On Wargroove. I didn't realize this when I was streaming, of course, until way later. Because obviously it wouldn't have happened if I did realize it. Or, I guess, probably wouldn't have happened. I don't know. Is, you know what? You know what? Just capture it. Why not? The stream was really quiet. So on Friday the stream was really quiet. As in I was quiet. Which is not a problem per se. It's just not interesting to watch or listen to. I guess you're not watching me and my mouth moving now, are you? You could be. You could be. Is there any worth? Aha! Yes! Yesterday's strength is today's weakness. I am a fool. Heal. Okay. But yeah, last week's stream was pretty quiet. It was too quiet. It's all my fault. It shouldn't have been quiet. And I think in general, you know, what's the selling point of coming to a stream where we don't talk? But how do you talk on stream? How do you come up with things to say? Well, I have a genius solution. Hear me out. I know this is going to be hard for some of us, including me. What if, before stream, you thought about what you're going to talk during stream? I'm not kidding, by the way. This wasn't like a grand revelation, just so everyone knows. I mean, you can take it as a, I don't care. Oh, I should have done the archer first, or ranger, or whatever it's called. But yes, thinking about what you're going to talk during stream, if no one's talking, because obviously if people are talking in chat, that's the priority, or at least, unless you're talking about something specific purposely, like as a just talking stream, which I probably will never do. This is probably the closest that we'll get, and it's honestly pretty close. But you have to have a chat to have a just talking stream. If you have a just talking stream and you don't have a chat, it's called being in a padded room, and I already have one of those. I don't need another one of those. It's really expensive to upkeep. I mean, think about all the cushion. Think about all the pillows. Are the pillows cold? Wait, what's the temperature like in a padded room? It would have to be pretty cold, wouldn't it? Because they're wearing a straitjacket? Oh. Do you see my problem? It would have to be cold. I've never thought about this. This is very important. I need to think about this. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Thinking. Oh, I'm fascinated by this. Are they warm or are they cold? They would have to be colder. Would I sweat like hell in a straight... Do people sweat like hell in a straight... That's awful. That's a punishment. I'm starting to understand. Okay, I can get it from this. Sorry, I'm actually playing the game. I have veered entirely off topic from what I was talking about. We need to get this map done so we can get to the next one. In some amount of time, maybe. We're getting pretty close to just ending it, so we'll probably stop capturing things and just kill them. Which... Oh. There we go. Is this the last one here? Yes. And no. You're not allowed. Good. I don't have to kill the last thing, so we can take care of this and be done. Yes, yes. You're done.
I won't hold back.
Okay. Okay, padded room. Asylum. Is it hot or cold? No. Okay, what is it like to be in it? There are cushions. Everyone knows there's cushion lining the wall. It's a padded room. Okay, so, huh. Looking this up might have been a can of worms I should not have opened. Huh. I am seeing horror stories about padded rooms. How would there be horror stories about padded rooms? Because apparently they're kind of a punishment no matter what temperature they are. But the temperature is important. You know? Well, I guess it's only important after you come down, huh? Because, during your episode, you probably don't care that much. If you're in a straitjacket, that implies some amount of struggling. Huh. Yeah, so you would be sweating anyways. You'd probably be pretty hot anyways. Okay, is this victory?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm proud. Yes.
This will be awesome. Let's go.
What happened to all the people? Were they all fish? Or, sorry, amphibians. I forgot about this man, this poor sod. People use that word still, right? Huh! 20 turns. I'm a genius. Oh. I can't stop thinking about padded rooms. Are they hot or are they cold? That's cute. It's a little slow though. Alright.
Yeah! I'm gonna break you! Yeah!
Okay. Okay. That's a turtle. What are you? Deep folk. Okay. Wow, that's a movement. We even? No, of course we're not even. This stupid thing to say. Peel. Stupid, stupid idiot.
Huh.
Okay. Ranged. Critical hit. Gotcha, gotcha. Barge.
Huh.
Oh, that was useless to me. Like, stupid, stupid idiot. Why did I make a barge? That does nothing this round. We're only... Okay. It's just aquatic creatures. Can you go in there? Oh. Well, if I knew that... I wouldn't have bought a stupid barge. Go, barge. Little feet. Oh. Okay, this is gonna be a deep cut. But yes. Thinking about what you're going to talk about on stream. In case there's no topics brought up. Makes it easier to think about what you're going to talk on stream about. You know what? I think getting the barge was a bad move. Okay. We go back. Abandon. Okay, try again. This time, don't get a barge. Oh. I think they even have the advantage when it comes to how far away they are from the extra port. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna wait for harpoon. Okay, that's okay. Because we can get this extra port. Da, 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 da. Oh. There is a tower over there. Pretty fast. Say okay, we'll wait for a harpoon. Let's hope it doesn't. They don't get a harpoon very quickly. Was that a battleship? Uh-oh. I think so. I'll check in a second. And we need more merfolk, I guess. You know what? No.
Wow.
Yeah. Ooh. It's pretty long ranged. Let's go. Can I not go in the woods? What is your crit? When in rivers or sea? So we both crit. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, it's ranged? Yeah. Battleships are kind of a nightmare. I see why they put a tower on the map. Okay.
Huh. Hmm.
Okay. So I'll use that for that. Yeah. Yeah. We can just hold down what we got. Oh, harpoon ships are slow. Okay, here's what we need.
This isn't
Okay, and then we can get the other port. Yeesh. Okay. Okie dokie. Harpoon ships are kind of a problem. So, okay. This is going to be a bit of a Wargroove design issue, talking about it. So Wargroove has this thing. What is yours? When... Cool. No. I don't like that. Damn, that's some range. Yeah, that is a lot of range. Maybe I should keep you over there, huh? Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's just... Now it's... Oh. I can't fight back? Wow. Wow. Okay, well, I think taking out... just about everything. The problem is these damn things. But we can do this and just start killing these and hurt their income. Look at that. Stupid spacing. No, I'll do that instead. I don't like the water balance. It's not balanced. You know what, just keep you here. Like that. Yeah, yeah. I don't know how bad. Ooh. Ew. I don't know. Harpoon ships are annoying. And I don't know what to do about them. But we need more merfolk. Grr. Coming further into the channel. You know, I've been really harsh on Wargroove. Oh, I did say I was going to do a design thing. Look at my memory's awful. They didn't like that. It's okay. I'll just continue. Just gotta be careful about the ones that are actually up. I don't want. Dun, dun, dun. Capture that. I don't know how good the harpoons are against Ember Drakes. I hope is not very. Okay. Just gonna sit here in the corner. But yeah, I've been really harsh on Wargroove, which, you know what? Okay, it does deserve the criticism. On Steam, it is mixed. Because there are some egregious issues. Okay, that's a lot of enemies. There are some egregious issues. I think the game has too many annoying mechanics. I don't know. How much damage would you do to me? I don't know. It is unclear. There's a beach. I can't hit. Just deep water. Ugh. Well, I don't want to get hit by that. Okay, I'm trying to lure them out here. The harpoon ship is slow. Let me see if I can predict this. Something like that. You take these so I get more money. You, I know I sent you over there to protect the tower. But I need you to make more money too. What am I gonna do about you? Okay. None of that. Oh, that is a crit though. Oh. Okay, we'll see. Slowly but surely. So, analysis time. Sea warfare. Now I think this might be the almost the exact same with a few changes. Okay. Okay, so Wargroove is based on Advanced Wars, right? And Advanced Wars is Game Boy Advance game. Imagine that. You were close enough to hit me? Damn. Yeah. Okay. So in Advanced Wars, the aquatic units are... So you have a cargo ship. I don't know, I think it's a transport ship or something like that. It's basically the barge in this game. It's like 1-to-1. I think it's probably faster going water, but that's kind of dangerous to be honest. Mm. More sea turtle. Okay, and how much money do I got? I got nothing. I got nothing. Okay, so in Advance Wars, which this game is basically very inspired by, and most of the units kind of follow similar tracks, and then they edited it. But some of the iconic units are very, very similar. So obviously you have the transport strip, which is only useful for land units, and the amphibians aren't technically land units. And then in this game you have amphibians, of course, in Advanced Wars, which is a same genre of game, turn-based. You have an army, so you can kind of think of it as like an RTS Lite. And you're capturing places and stuff, and there's a lot of different changes. I'm not going to go through all of them, but it's like Advanced War. Think of like World, kind of like generic war. Like there's jets, so maybe like 1950s kind of style. So like the American, like if you think of like an American soldier with like that bucket like cap or like helmet, that's the kind of like war era we're talking about. At least I think so. Yeah, because the bomber's like huge. So of course no amphibian or merfolk. But then there is the submarine, I think it's destroyer, and the cruiser. So the submarine is the sea turtle, which is essentially a really strong unit that's used for taking out other naval units. However, of course, in Advanced Wars, it can go underwater, which, looking at this, why can't this go underwater? I mean, that's an amphibian. And it's basically like a submarine. And that's a turtle. But I guess there isn't fuel or something like that, so that might be difficult to do. I think starving them out is probably the best idea here. So we will do that. But yeah, so this game takes that. So in that game, the destroyer just demolishes the submarines. Of course, the submarines, though, they have kind of a counter, which is that they can go underwater, and then you can't really detect them easily. Wow, they're just making stupid harpoons because there's nothing really to counter the harpoon. Is there anything to counter harpoons? Turtle spam. Ranged attack. Very interesting unit. This is the one interesting unit. I'm kind of curious on why they did this, but I guess it does go with the fantasy theme. But yes, it was cruiser demolishes submarine. Submarine can go underwater, so submarines are scary. But then you build cruisers because then when you do find one, it's just like bye bye. So cruisers, and then cruisers are also your anti-air. So it's just the harpoon, literally just this. And then sorry, did I say cruiser? I meant destroyer. Or I say cruiser. Oh no. Oh no. I look it up. Advanced Wars. Cruiser. Okay, no, I think my original assumption was correct. No? Oh, I was wrong. Destroyer. Oh my... What have you done? Maybe it's battleship. Maybe there is no destroyer. Yes, okay. That's it. Okay, so cruisers are Advanced Wars harpoon ships, like word for word. Yeah. Dragon. That's not enough weaknesses. It's okay. That's okay. No. We're good. We're slowly winning. Did that do any damage? Okay. Huh. Come down here. Help me. Oh, not yet. Okay, I think this is the counter. The counter is... shoot. Ah. No, I don't want to. Okay. Okay, so the ship, the aquatic, the balance in aquatic or naval, sorry, in this case, naval warfare in Advanced Wars was not great. Because you have to think, there's not really, I mean, the major unit is the submarine, but the submarine is not really, you know, it's not really meant to be a frontline unit. It's a stealth unit, and it gets obliterated. It gets one shot by a ranged unit, by a cruiser, and so you don't want to use it as a frontline unit. But on the ocean, there is no other option. And the cruiser's anti-submarine and anti-air, so it's kind of oppressive, to be honest. The only, I mean, as we're seeing here, the only way to really beat it, shoot. Stupid. You know what? They're running out of money, so I can't complain too much. Even though I'm going to complain. But yeah, the balance is not great. I don't know how good this is going to be. Okay, well. Goodbye. No, don't click away, please. Okay. Now we get an Ember Wing. Don't do that, apparently. That did nothing. You took my money and you didn't heal. Okay. You know what? That's okay. Sometimes. You know what I mean? Oh. Ah. Okay, that's that. I think that's death, right? That it is. That's okay. Then we do this. Ah, okay. No. Okay, thinking. But even in advanced wars, the naval combat was kind of just by itself not great. So if you put it on a map, there's a reason there's a tower here. I am of the opinion that if you're going to design, or you're going to have a map like this, where you only really have one kind of unit, you really should make sure that there is some semblance of balance. The problem is that there isn't. Now, the amphibians are cool, because they're ranged, they're aquatic, that's all cool. What the hell? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Obviously. Now I can just pump out warships every single turn. You're giving me too much power. Oh. But yeah, I do... Okay. Props to them. There isn't a stealth unit. But this level doesn't feel great. I know I've been a negative Nancy about the game, which I shouldn't really be, because there's a lot of good aspects of the game, but the gameplay itself is it's definitely the part that I have the most criticism for. No, I can actually just... Okay. Because it could be better. The naval combat could be better. I like the turtles and the fact they're not a stealth unit. They are just like the main unit you would train. They're honestly kind of relatively cheap. They're just for naval combat. They've got good movement and they want to be in deep water. That's great. But then it's just like, hey, here's basically the battleship, and it's super destructive.
Ow! Bite me! I'm unstoppable! Oh.
Bye bye.
Ragnar? No. Queen Mercia? Hmm? What?
Something plot. I don't know. What? Took too long. Where are we going? What? Oh. Never mind. I do not remember that sound effect. Okay. We're getting close. We're getting close. All around the world. But yeah, lasting thoughts on what was I talking about? Oh, the balance. Wargroove. It's not really a balance issue in Wargroove. Even though I do think sea and probably air warfare doesn't seem like it's supposed to be by itself, and it really should be designed in a way. I guess not air. Air would... No, you know what? It should be designed in a way where it could be. I think air is the one that's probably going to be the hardest, if even possible, to design a way, because air in real life is basically support. So it's things like I'm blanking, strikes, airstrikes. You know, airstrikes, runs, it supports stuff. Helicopters are support. And that's kind of what the aerial units here are. I mean, the Harpies are helicopters and advanced wars. The balloon is a transport helicopter. The bomber is the dragon, and then the jet is the wrath. Or is it witch? Might be witch or cherry. It's whatever they call that unit. It's a jet. It's a jet. I think the air units are fine because they were always supposed to be. I mean, even in real life, they are a support unit, and so they feel fine. Once you understand that alchemists are so overpowered, or they're just like the easiest thing to spam, or okay, maybe they're not overpowered. I'm not good at the game. I can't say that, right? So I won't say that. But once you understand that alchemists just demolish them, they aren't very scary, right? So, yeah, there's that. But yeah, the ships feel like they should be able to work on their own, but they feel designed in Advanced Wars. This is true too. I think that they were trying to make the ships feel like they could be by themselves. But they didn't really add enough. Because, like, the amphibians are cool, but there needs to be, like, more of them. Like, there needs to be, like, amphibian cavalry, maybe? That would be cool. They're riding a seahorse. Or a skeleton seahorse. Or something else. Maybe, like, a serpent? Maybe there is a serpent. Maybe they have a stealth unit. They probably should have had the stealth unit, but I guess stealth unit... Okay. In Advanced Wars, submarines can be annoying. But they could have fleshed out the ocean, because the ocean is scary and has a lot of different mythical monsters that they could have had. That's my 2 cents. Anyways, I think that's enough for today. I have more to yap about, but I guess I'll save it for next time. But I have been too harsh on Wargroove, and I really should talk about the good points I like the art. But I was negative Nancy. Let's see. But yeah, thank you for coming to the stream and listening to me ramble. I don't know, something about streaming, by the way, is that some days you'll feel like you're completely silent. Some days you'll feel like you just like talked through the entire thing, and you won't really know unless you watch it again. However, I am not going to watch myself talk for 2 hours and 15 minutes, so I guess someone else will have to tell me. Or no one. That's okay. That's just fine. But yeah, thanks for coming by. Next stream is Friday. If you're wondering, like, why I'm not going to be streaming more often, it's just because days are taken. I would stream 3 times a week because that's like my goal time. But it just doesn't seem in the cards at the moment, which is okay because we're not really prepared. Like, I'm still not posting on Twitter, and I refuse to call it by its new name. So yeah, so once we actually like start pushing, maybe we'll stream 3 times a week, but just keep in mind possible guerrilla streams. Just so you know, it's probably not going to happen very often. I'm thinking next week, just to throw it out there already, streams will be on Monday, Friday. This is not permanent change. I want to go back to Tuesday, Friday because it feels about right. But I have a dentist appointment Tuesday, and this week I had another plan, and Tuesday was what was picked. So as long as the dentist appointment doesn't get shut back. But yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you Friday at 7 p.m. PDT. Playing Wargroove again. We're getting close to the end. Just for anyone listening, we are not playing Dragon Age next. That's after the next game. We're going to play a Pokemon game because I really want to play a Pokemon game. I'm in the Pokemon mood. An official Pokemon game. Well, we will be playing a fan game. Or honestly, a lot of fan games, but not yet. We're going to be playing a Pokemon game, and I think it's going to be a Pokemon game I've never played before. So, look forward to that, and I'll see you Friday. Bye-bye. Ta-ta. Good night.